See if I can get this door open.
Now, we ain't looked in this building yet. I didn't know you had this up here.
I don't know if I can get open the door or not. Don't fall now.
Now, you've redone this and you said that you painted it maybe twice over the 67 years.
Been painted twice. Roll and pleat the seats in it. You want to see this?
Sure, absolutely.
See, that's original stuff there.
Oh, all
That's the way it come
original.
out. Yeah.
Maybe the radiator's been replaced.
Yeah,
I'd
I put
say.
a new radiator on it, yeah.
Them things just won't hold up, will they?
No. Well, I got it right there in the box.
Oh, you still got the original in the
yeah.
box. That wasn't for farming, was it?
Covered wagon.
Covered wagon.
Covered wagon.
And it was for traveling in?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Hello guys, this is John with the Appalachian Channel, and boy am I excited to be here with Wayne. He's lived here on this farm since he's just about 1 or 2 years old, so he's been here 82 years, and he has amassed an enormous collection of cars, tractors, and farm equipment that you're just going to be blown away by. So if you're just watching this video right now, don't you turn it off, because you're going to want to see his collection of stuff that he has put together over the years. He's quite the collector. He loves farm equipment, and he has a 55 Chevrolet Bel Air that we're going to go down and see in the bottom barn down there that he's had. His daddy bought it new in 1955 and gave it to him in 1957. He's had it 67, 68 years now. He's got this red Impala back here he bought in what, 67 you think?
It's a Super Sport.
Super Sport.
I'll say November 67.
November 67. And man, we're going to have a ball walking through these barns.
Might have been 66.
66?
It just come out.
Just came out.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to look at them, and he knows about what he paid for everything over these years. He knows where he bought it at, or where his daddy bought it at. His daddy bought this farm is what, 90 acres, I guess, or he might have added to it some over the years, but
Yeah.
they farm tobacco, and he's even got some tobacco down here that he grew last year that we're going to look at, and some of the old structures that's been here for over 100 years, and you're going to see some real history here. And we're going to go over here, and the first thing we're going to look at is this Super Sport. You want to show it to us? Tell us about it? All right. Let's go over here and look at it a minute. So, tell us when you bought it, you think? You remember?
I bought it in 67 from Tom Tuttle down in Madison, North Carolina. I give $3,750 for it.
$3,700. Was it? Is brand new?
Brand new.
Brand new. Convertible.
Red convertible. 396, 325 horsepower. And I loved it.
Here's something that you're showing us a minute ago that we laid out here. Is this old rice sack. It's telling us how low that is. Somebody might know in the comments. But this car is just amazing. You don't see many of these still out, especially with the original owner. You're the original owner of it.
Yeah.
Do you remember how many miles you put on it? Did we see on this one? I don't think we checked it. Let's look here. Did you drive this one quite a bit?
It's got about 120 on it, I think.
120,000 one owner miles.
Yeah.
Looks like you maybe added an 8-track, or did that 8-track come with it? They didn't have 8 tracks in 67, did they?
I done forgot what.
I think you might have added that in there, maybe.
I might have put it on.
Yeah,
I could have.
added on. And then not just that, we got 2 more nice items right here. We got the tractor we'll come back to in just a second, but we're going to talk about your dad's Impala that he bought June. I know this one because he bought this 5 days after I was born. He bought this in June 1966, June 10th, 1966. And we looked at this. We've done a walk around here. It's a little tight in here, but I'm going to get in here and show it to you because this is original paint. Now, guys, I'm not talking that this has been repainted. And what year did your daddy give you this car?
Well, he passed away.
He passed away, and you got it when he passed away?
2004.
Now, did your daddy drive it pretty regular? Or?
No, he just kept it in the shed most and drove it some, you know.
It's got 70,000 original miles on it. His daddy bought it brand new.
He traded a 64 Volkswagen for it.
A 64 Volkswagen.
Then he had a truck he's driving too.
So this is something I wanted to show you guys right here. Now listen to this. Now you car guys appreciate this. Check these doors out. They're as solid as the day they come off the factory line. Shut and beautiful. I just can't, everything working. And I know some of you, I don't know if I can see the miles in here or not. Yep, maybe. Let's get in here. Some of you ain't gonna believe the miles on it. It's all original. Let's see if I can zoom in there a little bit. Don't have my glasses on, but 70,000 miles, the best I can see. And got the original interior in it back here. Check this out. This front seat's covered. Check that original interior. Look at this headliner, guys.
He just got a little old cover over it.
58 years old coming up here. Look at them sun visors. Look at that steering wheel. Man, this is a beautiful car. Must have added these. This probably wasn't from the factory, the little rain shields there. But man, to find something like this is what you call true barn find, guys. This guy loves his cars. Wayne loves his cars, and I met Wayne probably over a year ago at Pretty's general store when I was filming there. And then last fall I went back and filmed, and he had brought his 55 Bel Air down there. And we're going to go down there and see that here in a few minutes. We got some things to look at that's just amazing. I just love how these doors shut, because I know how these GMs were. If they had many miles on them or used much, these doors, listen to that. That's amazing, Wayne.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about this tractor over here. You got it. How long have you had this tractor?
Well, I bought it several years ago.
7 years ago.
Several years ago.
Several.
Oh, probably, I don't know, probably had it 40 years.
Oh, 40 years, okay.
Yeah.
And you had it repainted.
Yeah.
And tell us what year it is.
51.
A 51 model. Somebody did a fine job on it.
8-in red belly.
Red belly. Now, they call it a red belly because it's painted red on the bottom?
Well, I just called them, they call them red bellies, is all I know. You know, that's what I always hear.
And you say some people's use this one for the local parade some and rode it through the parade?
Yeah, they drove it in the parades.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Love it. Love how you got it restored. They did an excellent job on it. And this was his work garage right here that he worked on them some. Look at this TV. I didn't even ask you about this TV now.
Well, I just...
Are you playing that? Is that thing still working?
Both that.
Huh?
I don't know. I don't know.
You just bought it?
Yeah.
You like things like I like?
Scales.
Oh, scales down there underneath that.
Wooden scales.
Yeah, that's probably early 70s, I think, that TV.
It probably is.
Looks like. That's in good shape, ain't it? Right,
yeah.
Look here. Most time the antennas tips broke off on it. I don't know if you can see it here. About like brand new, ain't it?
Yeah.
And here's some, you got the back up here too in your garage.
Yeah,
I didn't see
picked
that.
it up over the road. The manual boys lost it off a pickup.
Oh, you found it on the road?
Last year. Well, it's 2022. And I raised mine last year in 23.
So yeah, you and your daddy raised tobacco here for many years, didn't you?
Yes.
So you never moved from here. Once you was born in Virginia, and about when you was 1 or 2 years old, your daddy bought this farm, and so you've lived here your whole life,
yeah.
82 years right here.
Yeah.
So
right there's a old Roman seat goes in a 39 Ford coupe.
A rumble seat. Well, guys, just don't stop watching the video, because we're getting into some nice vintage stuff that we're going to look at. We've got a building that his daddy moved here, a house that they use for their farming equipment and stuff. We'll go down and look at that here in a minute. But there's farm equipment everywhere. I think that Wayne just buys anything that's at auction. Do you buy a lot of stuff at auction, Wayne?
Yeah.
Estate sales?
I buy things at auctions, yeah. Yeah.
So let's go over here and look at this truck. I love this truck. Tell us about this truck over here.
Which one?
This Chevrolet, the green one here.
Oh, yeah, I bought this from a guy down Stoneville, North Carolina. I'd love to get it fixed up, but I ain't got the money.
Oh yeah, it takes money to fix them up now, that's for
but
sure.
it could be fixed up. I had a friend up the road, he fixed one. It's a black one. He's got a real nice truck.
How much did you pay for that one?
I give $500 for it.
How long ago was that?
Probably 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
You got another one over here. What's this here? This a Dodge or what's this?
51 Chevrolet.
It's Chevrolet. Well,
Yeah.
I can't.
What's left of it? 51 Chevrolet. I ain't got no bed for it. It's got a motor in it, but it ain't been run in years.
So I see it. We got another tractor in here. We've looked. There's tractors in about every barn, and some barns got 2 or 3 tractors in them. How many did you say you had on tractors? About 18 of them?
No, about 12.
12. Okay. Well, you got a bunch of them. So this is the house that your daddy. He remodeled it though, so it's
Yeah,
not the
he
original shape that was as
Yeah.
a farmhouse, as a farm here when he bought it in the 40s, and. So some of the structures, some of the buildings go back to the early 1900s that you got on the property. And we're going to go over here and look at some of them. This is your well. Tell us about the well. I guess that well was here when he bought the property, maybe.
Yeah. The well's been there all the years, yeah. It's the only way you had to get water.
So you can kind of see a little bit about how it was built. It's still got the log post that they used for the post.
Yeah.
Um,
That's been there all the time. We put 10 on it years ago.
okay.
Yeah.
You redone the 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some laying here I was going to put on it, but I ain't never done it.
And then that was a pump house, but you don't use this no more. Something happens.
No.
The well
Need
quit
to
putting
tear
out.
it down. Need to tear it down. Yeah.
Tell us about this Chevrolet. This is something you bought.
Oh yeah. This one come from a guy down the road here. He bought it new. It's got 90-some thousand miles on it. Sounds good.
It's still,
when
it
it's
was
running.
running when you parked it. Did you drive
Yeah,
it here?
it was running. I bought it, and it was running good.
Well, we're gonna go in the house.
It's
probably.
a Bel Air. It's a Bel Air. The other cars are Super Sport. The red one's a Super Sport, and the white one is a Impala.
Impala. Yeah, there's some more sticking around here we're gonna look at. We got a lot of different barns to go in and look. And then the last thing we'll probably do is go through the house. I haven't been in the house with you yet, but we're gonna go in there. So let's look at these tractors right here. There's one over here you're still using because you're still gardening some. We'll show them your garden here in a minute. You've got 3 tractors sitting right here. So you're a tractor collector, ain't you?
Yeah.
Cars and tractors and farm equipment.
I just buy stuff, you know, when I see things. I got a 49, a 51. This is a 74.
This is one you're still using.
Yes, sir. I use this. Yes, sir.
You tilled up your garden with it, I guess, this year, huh?
I used to mow with them 2 over there, but I just parked them and.
I hear your donkeys over there. We're gonna check them out too. We walked by them and passed the donkeys up, but we'll come back and look at them. So this is a car that you bought when it was about, how many miles was on this?
It had 4,000 miles on when I bought it.
This is one you was talking about when we filmed down at Pretty's that you know the payments on it. Tell us how much the payment was on this car.
$413.67, 4 years.
Yeah?
And it was mine then. But I have to pay taxes on it, you know.
Right. So it might have been a few years since you've had this one out on the road, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now what type motor is it? V8, 305?
It's 305, V8 305. Yeah.
All right. That's the original paint?
Yeah.
Original paint.
some of the decoration come off of it, you know.
Oh, yeah. They'd put some stickers on there that didn't hold up.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's a super sport.
Right. Yeah, I know this car. I was in the used car business, Wayne. Yeah, I sold used cars. I sold some of this. I had one that was just like that burgundy color.
Yeah, okay.
That I sold.
Watch that cable.
What year model is this?
88.
88, okay.
Yeah. See, that's the last ones they made there, and then they went back to making them later on. I forgot what year it was.
Yeah, I never did care for the new body style. I always liked this one, didn't you?
Yeah, I loved them. That's the reason I hunted it up.
Yeah, that new body style never did. To me, I guess I just grew up seeing this a little bit more. That was when I was in high school. They come out with them, and nice car. Then we just step right here. Let's look right here. You got another International. Is this a Cub?
Yeah, International Cub.
And this is your tobacco you grew last year.
Yeah, I made that last year.
It's all back in there.
This is where I cured it at, here in this building.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Some of the barns that you got around here, the tobacco barns, they've got had stoves in them and stuff, so you could dry them out faster.
Had 3 biker barns. Had a Florence mill in one, and a pot belly in one, and a gas in one.
Yeah? Well, yeah, I didn't, see, I'm not familiar with that drying out the tobacco like that with heat, using, you know, some type of heat. I never was around it being, you know, being grown, but I have talked to people about it, and I don't know if in Tennessee they did that or not as far as heating it to dry it out. Let's look at your garden since we're right here. And he's even got a bulldozer, look at that.
It's a D4.
Yeah?
Yeah, they had that painted up and all. It looked good one time. I got it out of the shed and going down.
Let's walk right down here and we can see a little bit better over the fence. You got it all fenced in to keep the animals out, but you still have problems with some groundhogs, don't you?
Oh, groundhogs. I can't have no watermelons, cantaloupe. I ain't got a watermelon out of it in the last 2 years.
Well, you just come out and find to eat them up, huh?
Yeah, they eat holes in them, and then the bees gets in them. And
what all you got planted in here this year?
I got some English peas, got some onions, I got some iced potatoes. I got 108 tomato plants. I got some broccoli planted. I got cabbage planted. I got some zucchini squash, some yellow neck squash.
Now what are you going to do with all that?
Just let it go, probably.
Just like the plant.
I got a couple of neighbors I give it to.
Yeah, because you can't eat all that, I know.
No, that's the biggest garden I've planted in a long time.
Yeah.
I think I've got about 18 rows. Got something in them. They ain't never come up yet.
Well, it's getting that time of the year for that stuff to start sprouting up and doing good. You got another car in this building right here. Let's look at it. Now another Chevrolet in this building, I believe.
Yeah, that's a 67 Impala convertible. Black top, 283 motor, power glide transmission.
What year did you come across this one?
I've had that thing about 20 years, I guess.
20
Something
years.
else. I got it out of a junkyard.
Out of a junkyard?
Yeah.
So somebody had sold it for junk?
Well, yeah, they got it from a junkyard over at Germantown.
And you took and had it painted and the motor fixed?
I had it painted, overhauled the motor, put a new top on it, rolled and pleated the seats, put a brand new set of tires on it, and I parked it. I ain't drove it since '89.
Well, that's a
48 Cub right there.
okay. Yeah, there's another one in there.
48 model Cub.
48 model.
Yeah.
Now, did you use that any on the farm?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I used to use it. I got a blade on the front of it. Last time I had it down in the creek, and went to skipping before I got back there, and I parked it there, and I ain't moved it since.
Well, you have a few extra tractors you can pick from, I believe. So
Yeah, I go to another one.
go to another one.
Yeah.
What's
You gonna get this meal?
what's that now?
Do you want a picture of that old meal in there? That
Yeah,
old
let's see. Where can we see it at? Can we see it from back here? So we've done walked through and looked at a lot of this stuff, and there's so much stuff in here I can't remember everything we looked at. Now what's this thing right here? Check this out. Is that a corn chucker?
That's a old corn corn sheller.
Sheller. Okay,
Yeah.
sheller. Takes the
throws
corn.
it throws the cob out, and the corn will come out in another hole.
Have you ever used it?
No, I just bought that to come out of a mill up in Stewart, Virginia.
Okay. So yeah, you was showing us over here something. I couldn't really see what you was talking about. Is there another door over? Can we open that door over there?
No.
No, not opening it up over there.
Can you get right through here?
Okay, we might
See if
can.
you can. Be careful there.
All right. I love going through stuff like this,
You
going through
turn
these
your
old
body
barns.
sideways, maybe you can.
I'm a little bit bigger than you are, Dwayne.
Yeah.
Oh, we can see the back of the Chevrolet over here now. You can see it back here. Parked there in 1989, not moved since. How about that? Guys, I know you're liking this. Leave us a comment. Let Wayne know. Make sure to leave a comment. Now, Wayne lives outside of Danbury, North Carolina, and he's a collector. He's not a seller. I can tell you don't sell nothing, do you?
No.
So there's no need of people asking if anything's for sale, are they?
No, sir.
You're not selling, you're buying, ain't you? So tell us about this. What is this? You kept talking about it. I don't know what it is.
That's old mill. You grind corn with it.
Oh, I see you put it up here.
Yeah.
I got you.
And you get wheat too. Make flour out of the wheat.
Now, how was it powered?
Bread.
What powered it? Did it have a motor, electric, or water? Or?
Well, it has a pulley on it. And some of them had old tractors, and they had old cars pulling them years ago. And then they had water mills, and the water run the pulleys. Where it had gears hooked up and all.
Yeah.
That's how they run it.
Now you got some new pans right here. What'd you buy these up for?
I just bought them to go along with the meal.
Oh, for the meal.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, that's what kind they had. Yeah.
All right. Well.
And right over there's the old cider mill, but you can't see it.
Cider mill.
Cider mill, yeah. Used to grind cider on that.
Right.
You can see part
some
of
of it I kind of got a little idea of what it's for, but I wasn't raised on a farm, so some of it I don't know. There's some scales right there, some old scales, looks like.
Yeah, I bought that as a sale, and the old scales out. Can't tell the name of
Probably come out of a hardware store or a grocery store, I'd
it. Yeah,
think.
I bought it as a sale. This man had bought it as a sale. One of my good friends, Billy Amos. He collected a lot of that stuff. Billy did.
So now we're talking about the house. Your daddy built onto the house, and it was just a regular farmhouse. And we can see right here the chimney, how it was built out of rock. So that gives you a little bit of indication on the age. And then maybe when we go inside, we can tell a little bit more about it too. Looks like this house has it got a basement in it too?
Well, Daddy dug one under it. Had a bulldozer go out yonder and come back on it, and see, it's got writing in up yonder.
It's got what?
I say it's got writing on it up there.
On the chimney?
Well, I was thinking it's 1917. Can you see some writing right in yonder?
On the chimney?
Yeah.
Up top? What are we looking
Down
at?
there, you know where, see how it's built? Right yonder.
I don't know. I've zoomed in on it, but I still can't see it. Maybe somebody watching can see it. So you're thinking that the house was built about 1917 originally?
Yeah.
Then your dad remodeled it, what, 1985 you said?
Well, he bricked it in 1985, but he done some work to it before, 2 times before then. He had this built back here, and then he built this back here.
Now, was your dad a full-time farmer, or did he have a job doing something else?
Oh, he worked in the furniture factory.
In furniture?
He worked in Bassett, Virginia.
Yeah.
And worked in Stonewall Furniture.
And you worked in mills too, right?
I started in Stonewall Furniture in 1958. I quit, went back to farming, and then I went to work at Madison Thorne in 1965 and stayed there to 2003.
So you're showing us something in this building, I think, right here. Was this the next one?
Yeah.
Let's look right here. I forget what, we've looked at so many buildings, I forget what's in all of them. I think you got a lawnmower in here that's not been used but maybe one time.
Yeah. I got an old one, oh, right there. He had the blade out in front. You could put a battery on it and run it.
Oh, it's a lawnmower.
Yeah.
And then you got that bicycle. We didn't even come in here last time. This tractor's like brand new, but it's a little bit older tractor, ain't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't look like it's even been. What'd you say? We mowed wood one time.
It's been here 25 years.
Been sitting in there 25 years.
Yeah. Okay, I'll hold this up. You can see it.
All right.
Hopalong Castor, bought 1950.
You bought that in 50?
Daddy bought it in 1950, Christmas.
You'd have been about 10 years old, I guess.
Yes, sir. I was 10 years old.
Yeah. A lot of memories in these old buildings, ain't they?
Lord, yeah. Yes, sir. I've enjoyed every bit of it.
You enjoy collecting, don't you?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
So you can tell this one right here. This is
Yard King.
Yard King.
Yeah.
Brand new. 25 years sitting here, you think?
Yeah.
And did you buy that or did your dad buy that?
My dad bought it. He bought it, gonna trade it for something other, and just kept it.
Well, you're closing that up. I'm gonna walk right here to this next building.
This crib was here when we come in.
Oldest building besides the house,
Yeah,
probably
it's
here.
oldest building.
So there's that. You said you all sold milk at one time. So you just had some cows you milked.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you just milk them by hand?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't have no other way to do it.
So how many cows did you usually keep?
Oh, we never did keep one.
One.
2 part-time.
And sometimes you'd sell the milk, you said.
Yeah, we sold the meal. There used to be a truck come around. Oscar Woods out here, he run the truck a long time, and he'd come around every 2 days or something like that, and pick up the cans, and he'd bring cans back, so we'd fill them up again. There's little money coming in.
Now, how'd you keep the milk cold?
Well, we kept it down in the spring.
Yeah. Got a spring down under the hill here?
Down there.
So you'd have to carry it down there? How'd you get it down there?
Well, I towed it down there. And,
you towed it down there?
They did part-time, you know, Mom and Dad.
Now, that's a building I thought.
I remember one time I busted one of the jars, and Daddy gave me a big whooping.
Uh-oh. So what did you put it in glass jars, the milk, or?
Glass jars, yeah.
Yeah.
Gallon jars, big mouth gallon jars.
Now we didn't look in that building. Don't even see a way to get in that one.
Yeah.
What was that one used for?
That's a pack house.
It was a what?
Pack house.
Pack house.
Yeah, put tobacco in.
Okay.
See, we put it in there and we'd tie it in there, you know, and get it ready to go to market.
You remember as a kid going to the market to sell tobacco?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That was a big day, wasn't it?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Excited to get that sold.
Oh, to get a little money, you know.
Now there's one of his donkeys he's got over here getting healed up. It got bit by one of the other donkeys, so it's over here getting better right now. But you got what we count over 10, 12 donkeys you still got?
13.
13. We'll go over and look at them in a little bit.
Listen. You hear that? You done quit. She can nick her.
What'd you call that? She can do what?
She knickers.
Knickers.
You know, yeah.
That's what
Some
they call
of them say
that?
braise, you know.
Braise. So this is a house right here your daddy bought, I guess, and you said he moved it down here on a truck and then you just built this shed around it.
Yeah.
Let's look at some of the things you got down here. You got some interesting stuff down here. You're showing me the big metal tub right here that you used to...
a scalding box to scald hogs in.
Yeah.
And that was the table sitting over there where we cut them up on.
Now I see you got it chained up there. You getting it off the ground so it don't rust?
Yeah, trying to, you know.
Right. Oh, you've got a covered wagon in here. We really didn't talk about that too much when we was here earlier.
Yeah. A man up the road bought that new years and years ago. His grandson is the owner of that now. When he comes and gets it.
Oh, so that don't belong to you?
Well, I told him he could get it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's the grandpa's, you know. He's bought it in Nissan in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, where it's bought. Got the name on the back of it. What is that Winston-Salem right there? Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
What year you reckon that been built?
I don't know now. It goes on back, you know.
Got all kinds of...
His grandpa's been dead a long time ago.
Oh, I'd say so if he bought it new.
Yeah.
Probably early 1900s or late 1800s, I'm going to have to think.
Yeah, it's got a thing for the stock to eat in, laying in the side of it. You hook it up to this here.
So people use this to travel in? What do they call that kind of wagon? That wasn't for farming, was it?
Covered wagon.
Covered wagon.
Covered wagon.
And it was for traveling in?
Yeah, oh yeah. They used to go to church and go to town on them things years ago. That's the only way they had to go.
Right. Well, let's look around here to the side and see what else you got over here. I got a cub mower machine right under there. Under there, that's part of it. You can see part of it here. Yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
I got an old 1-horse plow there. That goes way back, wooden tongue. Got a mower machine there. That goes way back years ago. Got an old grease gun here. Old-timey grease gun. That's got a little age to it. Here's old turning plows here. That's a turning plow. That's a relister right there.
So originally, well, you was buying up equipment just to use on the farm. Then after you quit tobacco farming, you just started buying them to collect, I guess, didn't you?
Well, yeah. See, people buy them, put in the yards and so forth. I've got one or two in the yard, but the hounds are done right. I hated to do that, but you know, they look good sitting out in the yard. That's a 2-horse turning plow here, right here. 2-horse turning plow. These mowers goes on the curb tractor, behind the curb tractor, hooked to them with a 1-horse hookup.
And so this, we're seeing, we opened that door up there a minute ago. What was it we was looking at in there? You're showing us how it was something going on in there.
Old-timey heater we used years ago.
In this building?
Around, yeah.
Now, what was you heating stuff in here for?
Well, you just brought it down here to get it out of the way of the house.
Yeah.
You know.
The heater, okay.
Storage, you know.
Stored the heater, so you didn't actually use the heater in this building.
Right here's double trees, right here. These are swinger trees used on the horses.
Yeah, I've seen those.
This is an old wagon wheel axle, hooks on the axle. And the spokes is done going off of it. This is a single shovel here. And you got a relister right there. That's another relister. I picked them up at sales.
You're calling it a relister. I'm not.
Relister. See, you list up your land and then you
go
back and relist it. Yeah.
Lift it, okay.
Knock the grass out, you know.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
I hear some good old swinging trees here where the wooden is hooked on to. I believe they call that double tree, I think.
Did you ever use that on the farm?
No, I bought that at a sale. I bought all that stuff at a sale.
Yeah.
Right there, yeah. Right here's a wagon tongue goes in a wagon. This right here. Got the chains on it, you hook stock to. That's a milking stew. People used that years ago when there was milking.
Yeah. So did you do the milking of the cow?
I used to, yeah.
Did you have any brothers or sisters?
No, sir.
So you was the only child?
I was the only rat. I was the only rat.
You got another, what do you call this, a hay rake, or what's this do?
That's a hay rake. Yeah. Wow, there. Good way to fall. Yeah, that was bought back probably 48, something like 1948, something like that.
So that's something that y'all did use on the farm then?
Yeah, yeah. Had 2 horses hooked to it. There's some extra plow points come off of plows.
Yeah, I like this building. The house or whatever you want to call it, I don't know.
Yeah, I love it myself.
So we got this barn over here. I was asking you about this colors, this metal on here, and you was telling us about that. Tell us about that, where your daddy come up with that at.
I think that come from Kernsville years ago at a surface place. I think some of it was used in a telephone booth. That's my understanding. But we had some long tin too. I never did know what to done with that.
So that would have been the little panels on the, probably around the bottom part of the phone booth. So apparently when they started pulling phone booths out, we don't see no phone booths no more.
No, yeah, all this stuff's gone now. See if I can get this door open.
Now we ain't looked in this building yet. I didn't know you had this up here.
I don't know what can get open the door now. Don't fall now. Just step right on back here. Be careful and don't bump your head here.
Okay.
I moved the shelter and I had some of the stuff here. This right here is a buggy right here. Yeah, I bought that from my neighbor years ago. I had a thing women used to get up on. Had a hole in it. That's some oil cans. I don't know what went with my thing. That's an old sack. It's tore all to pieces. You want to get back here and look at it? Can you step right around over there?
Yeah, I can get around there, sure.
That's a storage place they had in it. There it is. It's got a little dirty. I gave $275 for that years ago.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's had you ever hooked a horse to it?
No, I tried to one time, but messed up my thing here. She didn't want to do it.
She wasn't used to it, huh?
No.
She didn't want no part of that buggy,
Yeah.
did she?
Right there's that wrench I went on the bulldozer. I was wondering what happened to it. Well, you've seen some things today you ain't seen lately, have you?
Yeah, I've seen some things I've never seen today.
This building was built about 1958. My uncle and his neighbor hoped Daddy built this.
Now this is the car that we saw down at Pretty's last year that we filmed you with.
It about that June the 10th, 1955. That was his birthday.
So what did he buy? Did he buy a car every year on his birthday just about?
No, he's bought two, this and the 66.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I remember that.
He traded the 53 Chevrolet for that.
A 53.
Yeah. Had 18,000 miles on it when he traded it.
So you got this, you told us, when you were 17 years old.
Yeah.
And so you've
He
had
gave
it 67, 68 years now.
He gave it to me when I was 17.
Now you've redone this and you said that you painted it maybe twice over the 67 years.
Been painted twice. Roll and pleat the seats in it. You want to see this?
Sure, absolutely.
See, that's original stuff there.
Oh,
That's
all
the way it
original.
come out. Yeah.
Maybe the radiator's been replaced.
Yeah,
I'd
I put
say.
a new radiator on it, yeah.
Them things just won't hold up, will they?
No. Well, I got it right there in the box.
Oh, you still got the original in the
yeah.
box.
Uh,
So now what's these lights down here? I just noticed that. Was that an add-on or is that factory?
Hey, fog lights. Yeah, no, I put them on there myself.
Okay.
I had them out here, but then I put them in there.
So how many miles did you end up putting on this vehicle?
Oh, I don't know. It's got 180 on it now.
So you drove this in a little bit, didn't you?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
for a 55
yeah. It's
Chevrolet, 180,000 miles, that's
straight
low
gear,
mileage.
straight gear, overdrive, power pack. 182 horsepower.
182 horsepower.
I guess you've seen the Time Master, ain't you?
No, what's that?
That's a biker stringer that come out with years ago, but now they don't use them much. They just store them in a big box and put them in the biker barns.
Did you use that on the farm?
Well, we used it 5 or 6 years, a whole lot. Yeah, we really had some good time. Right here's the first lawnmower we bought. Had a seat on it, you know. It had a hood up here.
That's a riding mower?
Yeah.
No kidding.
That's one of the first ones.
I ain't never seen nothing
Got
like
that
that.
down Lowe's down in Madison, North Carolina. Right here's a hood. Went on the Chevrolet.
Oh yeah, that must be 20s or 30s, I guess.
It went on back in the 30s, I guess.
So this right here is kind of fascinating, this lawnmower. The ride, I
Yes,
thought that was
sir.
a push mower when I saw it earlier.
No,
But
it's
there's a seat right there, ain't there?
yeah, it got a seat. It has a thing come off and that goes on there.
So you mowed with this, huh? I guess.
Yeah, I moved with it some. Yeah.
Well, that can't be more than a 4 horsepower motor on that thing.
It ain't much. It ain't too
I don't
much.
see how it mowed and pulled somebody.
Well, it just
That must have been one of the first riding mowers come out. That's probably a 50s.
Oh, yeah, his on back there. Yeah.
Now, what's in these bags? I never did understand what you said you had in these bags hanging
Well,
up.
Some of them got fertilizer sacks in them, and some of them's got plant bed claws. We put them claws on the plants years ago to keep the frost from biting them. You know, when you sowed the plant bed, you'd put a cloth over it to keep things off of it. Which once in a while a fox would come through or a dog would step in get a hole in the plant bed cloth, but you couldn't do nothing about that. Now right there's a wheel bar there. He bought that in the 40s. I think it comes from Sears and Roebuck, but I ain't for sure.
It's in good shape, ain't it?
Well, yeah.
Don't need much, does it?
Just that wood right there is sitting on the ground.
Yeah.
It deteriorated, but the rest of it's pretty good. I've been aiming to get that out and put it on a post, but I don't get things done like I ought to. You get old, you don't do things, you know.
And you got another barn over here. Do you want to show us this barn over here? This is the tobacco barn.
Well, yeah, it'd be all right.
Let's go over here and look at it. We looked at it earlier. There's some things interesting about it I liked.
Did you see this stuff here?
Oh yeah, these what do you call them?
Harness
Collars?
goes on
Harnesses.
stocks, yeah.
Yeah.
Collars, yeah.
Now, did you have any horses on the farm when you was a kid?
Yeah, we had 2 horses on the farm, and then got a mule, and got another mule. When they got the tractors, you know, we got rid of the horses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you started out with a mule and horses working the farm.
Yeah.
How old was you when your daddy started making you work on the farm?
Well, I bet all the time when I know that biker I got up there. I got 1943. They left me at the end of the field, and they got back out there. I done primed one halfway a stalk. I've got a paper on that.
Now, I didn't understand what you're talking about. When you were about 2 or 3 years old, they left you at the end of the field.
3 years old, they left me at the end of the field on a quilt.
On a quilt.
You know, while they was sucking biker, you know, topping. And that's what happened. I primed one halfway up the stalk. And stayed with it for years.
So you started going out in the field with them when you was about 3, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah. Back then, kids had to come up with it, you know. Now the kids don't know nothing now, you know.
Life's
I'm
got a little
glad
bit-
glad I was raised on the farm.
Yeah? Why is that?
I've
Tell us
learned
why
a
you
lot
like
of
it.
things that a lot of people don't learn, you know, unless they're raised on the farm.
Right. You learn to work hard's one thing you learn, ain't it?
Oh Lord, yeah. Hard work don't hurt you. It hurts people's mind. Now that's a tiller right there, and I got 3 plows sitting there. They 14-inch plows.
Now, was this building original on the property too? We
Yeah.
talked about that, I
Yeah,
think.
he's already there.
Now we can tell right up here about how old it is because we got them log rafters, and looks like, well, you've all covered it up with tin, I guess, to
Yeah,
help
we'll
protect
put
it.
tin. See, they had board roofs on them years ago.
What kind of roofs?
Boards.
Boards.
See, they'd go in the woods and cut a tree down and cut them about that long, the little logs, and then they'd take this, I'd call them a pro or something like that, and then a sludge hammer and hit that and bust it.
Shake.
And
Shake.
yeah, and get them about a ½ inch thick or something like that, and
Yeah.
about that wide, you know.
Mhm.
Some of them would be a little wider.
That was hand split shingles, wood shingles. There's a name for them. I call them shake shingles, but I don't think that's the right term. And I guess it's depending on where you live, what state.
Well,
So this is what was interesting to me when we come down here and looked at this, Wayne. I saw these fireplaces right here. You got one here,
yeah.
and you got one right over there.
Barn has 2 of them, one on each side. Then it has pipes running from this flue all the way around, and then have a pipe coming outside for the smoke to come out of.
Yeah, I went back up here and I let the folks see the pipes. I just don't know if what states they did that as far as drying the tobacco with using heat. So you used you didn't.
Well, it's just like a heater in a house, you know. It's got 4, one in each corner. Pot bellies, what you call them.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, that heats just like wood, you know.
Right. But you didn't use wood. You ended up going over to fuel oil on this one, you said.
Oh yeah.
Let's walk around here and we'll show them that.
Went to fuel haul.
Now I know somebody'd love to have that door. This old, that was a Chevrolet? Early
Oh, yeah.
70s maybe?
Yeah, I wouldn't tell you nothing for that.
I know you wouldn't, but there's a guy paints signs on them, like
Yeah.
puts the names of farms
Yeah.
or businesses.
But it
That's
actually,
in good shape, ain't it?
I don't think it'd fit mine. Mine's got a little side door here.
Yep. That's a nice door. I like that color of it too.
Yeah,
And here's the tobacco sticks. We looked at them,
yeah.
and those is what you use when you're doing tobacco. And you said you sold your allotment, I guess, in '85.
Yeah. Yeah, the boy out here, he got owned up about 150 acres. And then he sold out when they went to bought out, you know.
Yeah.
He sold out. Yeah. Just a little junk around here. This is a subsoiler here. That's old horse-drawn subsoiler. Yeah, they come from up here at Avery Hawkins' sale years ago. Don't bump your head. I don't know what anything. Got a plan going. It's an old-timey mailbox. Can you see it?
Yeah, I got it right here on the counter.
Yeah, that's an old-timey mailbox. I got 7, 8 mailboxes. You get a picture of the field out here.
Yeah.
You got a picture. We
Now, is this
planted
where
back on one side one year and planted on the other side the next year.
Oh yeah, he alternated it out. Huh?
Yeah.
Now, North Carolina, they had R.J. Reynolds down there. I guess that's who
Yeah.
bought a lot of your tobacco.
R.J. Reynolds, yeah. They come from over here at Christ, Virginia. They got a Reynolds homestead over there now. But I think college or something owns it.
So that was the tank you put fuel in.
Yeah.
For the heat with and the stoves.
Yes, sir.
So was it about a week to dry it out? How'd it take
Yeah,
you?
it takes about a week to do it right, you know.
Then you got another tobacco barn down here.
Yeah.
We won't have to walk down there, I don't guess. It's a little far for us. We won't worry about that one today.
That was gas. It turned over to gas there. That barn was moved in here from down here on the other side of the road down here.
Right. Looks like it might have a basement underneath
I
it.
hope my uncle laid them blocks under the bottom of it.
Yeah, you helped him, huh?
Yeah.
What year did you think that was?
I don't know what year that was.
A long time ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
Let's walk up here and look inside your daddy's house.
All righty.
We ain't been in there, so that's going to be all
Yeah.
new to me. We kind of walked around the property a little bit when I got here, but we haven't been in the house yet. So your house is going to be over here on the other side of the pasture, that where you live at.
Yeah.
And you built your house there, what, in
Yeah.
85?
Yeah. Yeah, I hope I was in there about every day. I pushed the basement out with a bulldozer, and then I covered the cesspool and the line with a bulldozer. And you have to watch now, just you might fall.
You got some stuff accumulated in here, I guess, huh?
Well, you can't walk. Oh, that goes. I have to watch it. Get out of here. Get on. Get on now. Get on now. Get out. Get out.
They won't get in there, don't they, get locked
Oh,
up.
Lordy mercy. Yeah, I have a time running them out now. Yeah. This is all I got is a mess now. Right here's a rug. Don't fall. Let me cut this light on here. That'll help you a little. This is a storage place.
Use it for storage.
Yeah.
Boy, now there's something pretty. Look at that radio right there. Is that a radio?
Yeah.
Well, I ain't never seen
I
one
got
quite
that.
like that.
I got that years ago from Antique Man out here. Yeah. That thing did play. It had bands on it and they'd come in, you know.
So
It really was nice. Daddy had this chimney. See, this house had a floor furnace in it one time. It was right there under that rug there. And we had it for years. And the chimney was low up there. It had to be so many feet above the top of the house, you know. That some nights that thing would come on and boom. And that, you know, when it come on, it boom. Scare you, you know. Yeah. That's a little old clock I wanted to show you.
Okay, let me get this right here. You got a bunch of guitars in here.
Yeah, that's 2 or 3. At first, Dad bought me that back when I was about 12 years old, right yonder. He'd come apart. I had it down that old house, and it got damp and come apart.
Yeah, you've got guitars of all sizes in here.
Yeah. Just, yeah.
You're going to show us what now, Wayne? A clock?
Yeah.
This one in here on the wall?
There's one right there. Yeah. And Daddy bought this table here and the chairs.
Now, what's about the clock? Did you say you
I bought it, you know. I revarnished it.
You like
years
that one,
ago.
don't you?
Oh yeah. And see that table there?
Oh yeah.
See them chairs?
Your dad buy that new, or did you buy that?
Down that Stone Furniture where we worked.
You just made them there?
Yeah, it's made down there, yeah.
Oh, how about that? So what year you
Yeah.
reckon that table be from?
Huh?
What year? What year's that table?
He bought it in 58.
In 58.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just accumulate stuff in, you know. Buy some odds and ends over the years. See there? You don't find nothing like that no more.
Is that skeleton keys?
All kind of keys, you know. Used to see how they're made years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had a sign. Joyce Furniture right here at Sandy Ridge. Yeah, I got the last biker sitter I bought, planner, you know. I got it from him, bought it on credit, $5 and something.
You bought what for $5?
Biker sitter. I didn't show you my
Backer
setter.
setter. Okay.
I'll show it to you later on out there. Yeah, Daddy had that. He got that heater fixed and put it in the chimney. It's got a fan on it, you know. But old Buzzard's got up on top and knocked the rocks down in there.
We can see some of the original doors right here from the house.
Oh, yeah.
Probably as original
Yes, sir.
doors.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Looks like you've collected. You like TVs, looks like, don't you?
Well, I got one or two.
Now, what's this little display right here you got going on with the cigarettes, Camel cigarettes?
Oh, that's Reynolds stuff, you know. I just picked up some of that stuff over the years.
That's R.J. Reynolds display.
Yeah.
Now, did they make Camel cigarettes, R.J.?
Yeah, they started out with Camels, I think.
That's something I wasn't for sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I do like old cigarette advertisement now. That got my interest
Yeah.
right there. So, got some old bottles up there.
They'd have bought that about 47 or 8.
The clock.
Yeah. Bought it over on that mower sale. Bought that in a lock chain.
Well, I see some more display stuff up here. Some R.J. Reynolds.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Some old yo-yos.
Yeah.
I have never seen a. Wonder what year them displays are from there, Wayne. Them's pretty old, ain't they?
Yeah, they're pretty old, which they made a reproduction of them, I think. You know, I don't know what year it was, you know.
Okay.
I got a couple of bottles up there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got stuff everywhere. There's still stuff in every room here, don't you? You've got a
Yeah.
museum of everything in the
stuff, yeah.
world.
Stuff I collected, you know. Used to choose some barking. I got some of them cans like that.
Okay,
And I
yeah.
go to Gay Fiddlers Convention and Sparta Fiddlers Convention. I got a few of them books, you know, get one every year. Yeah,
They quit making the Red Man brand, didn't they?
I think so. I believe it is.
They call it something else now.
Yeah.
I think there's.
I chewed Taylor Pride and I chewed Red Man. And then I got to buying 4 packs cheaper, you know. I got some things here. Them Life magazines in there. I got them. I collect stuff, you know. Over the years, you know how kids are, you know. See the Donald Duck book yonder? Right there. Donald Duck book. Donald Duck.
Now, was that yours as a kid, or did you buy that?
I don't know. I believe that got it.
You bought
But
that, maybe?
I had something when I was a kid. I think I had that when I was a kid.
Now, where was your bedroom when you was a kid growing up in here?
Oh. Well, we had a couch over there and you could turn it into a bed, and I slept in that for years.
Oh, yeah?
And then, I believe the bed I slept on, well, don't fall back. Did you get a picture of that clock in there a while ago?
Yeah, we saw that.
You ever see anything like that?
Now, what is that?
Canes.
Canes.
You know, you get tired, you sit down on.
Really? How about that?
Yeah.
So, this was your bedroom later on, you said, in here?
Yeah, that was my bedroom. This
Yeah.
right here. This piece right here went with the bed. I think it's upstairs.
Oh, this house has an attic too?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, we'll walk up there. if you want
Okay,
to.
sure.
See, that's old wash pan there.
Yeah.
That's some of my collecting stuff. I bought that at a sale. Old man made them. Yeah, that's shoe polish thing, you know. You ever use any of them? Safety pin?
No.
Used to. Yeah. I like stuff like that, you know. Used to collect it, you know. But you wouldn't give 5 cents for stuff like that. I don't know what. Now, yeah, that's my book, Cub tractor book there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you've got that tractor, don't you?
Yeah, look at them cars there. I like stuff like that. I bought them books from my old man. He had them years ago. He collected them, you know. He get one every year, you know. There's my red belly right there. You ever see that planter thing over yonder?
Yeah.
And let's see. There's a couple pieces of Avon over there.
You got some more
That bear and thing.
cigarette related stuff right there.
Yeah, I got them. See, just bought them, you know. See what? Oh yeah, like that. I got a pencil and the snack bowls too, you know. Planter peanuts thing.
Oh, planter peanuts. Okay, that's all matching
That's
set.
amazing, ain't it? Be careful now.
So this is your front door. That didn't.
That's the front door,
Okay.
Right here's one of these things. Yeah, I use that vacuum up here or something, I believe. Get it out of your way so it won't fall. I might fall myself. That come from a sale somewhere or another. Right there. I believe Daddy got that somewhere one time. Watch that cord there. It's stiff. Yeah, I had old books, you know. Used to look at them, you know. Things.
Yeah, this part here not been remodeled, so we can see a little bit of the age of the house on this beadboard.
Daddy had this fixed a few years ago. See, Mama wanted to paint that, you know, and they painted that gray years and years ago. Yeah. Right there's a couple of old chairs right there. Go back, you be careful. This is just junk room, you know. There's the first rocking chair Daddy had. That was Mama's cabinet she had in the kitchen, you know. I used to pick up a jug once in a while years ago, you know.
Yeah. What was those for?
Oh, I don't know. They used them. Old folks used them years ago. I don't know what to use them for. Yeah. And right here, that's some of my junk, you know, I got there.
Now who's this right here?
That's me.
That's you back when you was a little bit younger, huh?
Oh yeah, it's been years ago.
Yeah, up here we can see the house's original character with this beadboard, and right there's an original fixture for the light.
Yeah.
And the doors. Yeah, interesting.
I just thought I'd bring it up. See, he had this floor finished, you know.
Had it refinished?
See, this part down here's got floor wood like this, you know.
Okay.
Down there. And a hole in there, you know. You watch that cord down there, be careful.
Okay, I see it there. Let's go over and look at them donkeys. Let people see your donkeys a minute.
All right, all right.
We've seen some interesting stuff you got in here that you've collected over the years.
Oh yeah, I love to collect stuff. See this right here? Did you see this?
No, I did not see that. That's a rack for cigarettes. How about that?
He's got all kinds. The soul, you know, on it. Used to have them in the stores, you know.
So that says Winston, Salem, and Camel. So I'm not real, since I'm not from North Carolina, and I didn't smoke. I don't know. There was Winston's cigarettes and Salem cigarettes, or
yeah, and they had more than that too, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Now is that
bed up there? I slept on that bed
upstairs?
I think he went with that thing in there.
Might have went with it too, maybe.
That might have been the one it went with.
Yeah.
It might have went with that.
It looks like it matches.
One or the other. Which that's a wardrobe in there, you know.
Yeah.
Be careful, yeah.
I see you've got an old stove in there too. That your mama used that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had one for years and years, and finally it burnt out, you know, and she wanted another. The oven had a warming thing on it.
Warming
up there, you know.
To warm
Put your stuff up in there and
right.
had doors on it, you know. See, I need to cut that light out back there.
Okay.
Just pull that switch there, you right there. Don't fall now.
All right.
I need to clean up your house. Yeah, I got some stews on there. We bought them years and years ago. I see. It was something I forgot. What I showed you, they come from the same place. I gotta get me a new thing to put me. Watch it when you come through there. See, I'm used to it, you know, going through there. Which my neighbor, he helps me look after me, you know. Yeah. I had that building built years ago. Jamie Dodson down there built it for me. That's years ago. $4,000. He was nice at one time. But
yeah, that'd been quite a few years ago if you got that built for $4,000.
Yeah. And me and Daddy put that shelter on up there, which you see all that junk on it, you know. Well, one of them, he's laying down there. He's really resting. That's the baby one I got now. Yeah. But he won't let me rub him much. That's old Tom right there.
That one likes to be petted, don't it?
Yeah. This one won't let me rub him.
It's not decided whether it likes you too good yet, does it? Come here. Where you going? Man, I didn't rub you. Come here. Come here. Where you going? That's the one just had the coat. This one likes to be petted, don't it?
Yeah, that the little one she had was just, you rub it and do it any way you wanted to. Yes, sir. Good old girl, ain't you? Yeah. Well, you want to wait and go down there later?
We can go on there if we're right here. Let's just walk on over there. We don't have to come around. We'll just go on down there. So this over here is where you built your house at.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tell you what, They always doing things. See, these weeds come in on sand or fertilizer, one or the other. These weeds, those yellow things. Yes, sir. It just ruined my grass.
What do you call them weeds with the yellow furs?
I don't know. I don't know. They just come in here.
Yeah.
And they just took over.
Animals don't eat that, do they?
No, they can't eat it. No, just.
It's bad to have it in your pasture, ain't it?
Oh Lord, yeah. He just, like a lot of things, you know.
Takes over, don't it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you got another truck down here.
That's a 49 Chevrolet pickup. Yeah. Right here, I got me a thing right here. I show you that. It goes on the Model A right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See that forward on there? Yeah.
So you say this is a 49?
49 Chevrolet, long wheelbase, 4 on the floor. We put junk on it and they never took it off. I ain't run it since then.
Looks like it's been there a few years.
Yeah.
Now that heavy duty, like a 3/4 ton or something?
That's long wheelbase, yes. And a lot of people changes them things. Get your front view of it there. Got a bird on the hood. It looked good. I don't know what made that paint come off of it right there. But that's the way it goes, you know.
Was it running when you parked it?
Yeah, Lord, yeah. Yes, sir.
Now you got a little house down here. What's this, a
I used to have chickens in it.
chicken house?
Had chickens in it,
Yeah. Well,
You can look inside of it, don't.
oh, it's in good shape, ain't it?
Oh, he's a nice looking truck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got this out of Virginia.
Absolutely. Like that. Like the color.
Yeah. My uncle had one just like that. My neighbor down here had a black one just like that years ago. That's a 79 Chevrolet pickup there. The chrome come off of it on the other side.
Well, you got some cars out front too, huh?
Got 66. That truck's got 66,000 on it.
66,000. What year did you say it was?
79.
79. Is it still running?
It was.
It was. Probably been a day or two since you drove it, huh?
Yeah. Probably have to charge the battery. Probably.
These must be your dogs.
Yeah, it's 2 of them. Yeah. Yeah. Had a little black and white one just like that. He was just like it, black and white. Both of them are checked up just alike.
Well, I'm seeing cars all the way down there too, Wayne. What you got down there?
This here's that's a 92. That's a 92 Luma that's on. It's red one out there.
You got another Monte Carlo down here?
Wait just a minute. I was going to show you. I got a Montgomery Ward lawnmower here. Watch your face now. That's a Montgomery Ward.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's got my name on it there.
It did look. What is your name?
Ward.
Huh?
I'm a Ward. My last
Ward.
name's Ward, yeah. I'm a Ward. Did you buy that new?
Where was you raised at?
East Tennessee, outside of Knoxville.
You know, here's some wards down the road here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that lawnmower right there did run. Shoot. Right there's an old Chevrolet tailgate yonder. I got two of them.
I saw that in there a minute ago.
Yeah. What?
Well, you got another house down here, building of some kind, don't you?
That's a barn there.
Barn?
Yeah. Yeah. I give $100 for that old pickup yonder stuff, you know. It's got the frame on it. Got 3 fenders with it. I got two back fenders goes on the bed. Even had the side running boards on the side, but I've been letting them lay out here and they run. The woman wanted me to set that up, you know. That was a pickup.
I guess this building was probably original to own here when your dad bought the property?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to put that tin on the top of it, but it exploded off. That leaf, that piece. Yeah. That was an old army trailer, I think. Right there. She's got stuff rolled on it yonder.
Yeah.
And she had rubber tires on it, had thick rubber wooden spoke tires on it, and Daddy had it cut down and put them wheels on it. We used it on the farm.
Well, it must take you quite some time to mow all this, don't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I've let things go down, buddy. Has some of the wheels I got with that around there. That's old spring tooth hair right there. That's a horse-drawn hair. I got one up yonder. That's a dash come out of a old Marley pickup.
You must have upgraded to this lawnmower here from the other one over in the barn we looked at before.
You know, I was at the back of the house there. I had a hill, and I was here by myself years ago and mowing one night, and something happened to it. It quit going forwards and come backwards, you know, and that thing turned backwards on me and had my leg up on the side of it. It skipped my leg. I never got that bug off of me.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, sirree. Yeah, I got a couple of oil cans here. I buy stuff like that, you know. I hope they ain't rotted. Them that 2 barrels had papers that we kept years ago, and I put them in there. I guarantee the dry rotted. Right here's another barrel. Right here. Right here's a good one right here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. That's my neighbor's bicycle. I went down there after they moved away, and the fella gave me that where I bought the land, bought the place.
Well, let's look at these last 4 cars down here and we'll finish up for today, Wayne.
All right, wait just a minute.
Got something else to show us over here?
I had something I wanted you to see.
Okay.
Don't fall. You know what that was? A wash tub, old-timey wash tub years ago. Yeah. Don't fall over them things. Well, I was going to show you this, but you can't see it. There's the old washing machine there.
Oh, okay.
I aim to show them up yonder. Mamas and grannies is up there. That's an old time right there. And I had the John Brown wooden things, but they probably done rotted. They were sitting up over there. They probably rotted. It's right under there. I bet your leg is rotted off of it. You could set tubs on, you know, made out of wood. I don't take care of stuff like I should. You know, she bought them chairs here. They was put in green and brought them out here. Didn't have nowhere to put them, you know. Just flat and running. We got some chairs on the front out there. They're painted green. And they've done everything. They got nasty. I got an old cone sheller, hand cone sheller in that box right there, but got so much junk in front of it, you can't. I got a bunch of plows in here. And you can't get in there. I mean, I can, but you know, you might hurt yourself. Just junk accumulated, you know, which is good to me, you know.
You love it, don't you?
Yeah, I had that cut a few years ago and had it wrapped up. It was some of the dandiest lumber you ever seen. Just let the wind blow the tin off of it. Just carry it. That's a 82 Monte Carlo right there. That's a 71 Pinto right there. That's a 71 Caprice right there. When I bought that, it was just like a new one. It had a vinyl roof on it. I left it sitting up yonder, and it's got holes in the roof. That vinyl, you know, water got under it, you know, and I made this shelter. Another fellow helped me build this shelter to put my junk under.
Yeah.
But, yeah, a woman bought that Carvel new. It had about 40,000 on it, and I bought it. But the insides done fell down, just pitiful. Pitiful. Something like that. Had a 400 motor in it. That yeah. Them seats was the softest and prettiest you ever seen in your life. And
these had a good ride on them, didn't they?
oh man, that thing rode just like a Cadillac.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Them big heavy cars, they had that you just didn't really feel you. It's like you're sitting at home on your couch, wasn't it?
Yeah, yes sir. You just about go to sleep on it. I bought that thing right there. Them boys got down here with air rifles, shooting on it, you know.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Neatest thing I ever seen. 55 Chevrolet. They'd have bought that in the pickup same year. SU, that's the cream of the crop right there. Yes, sir.
79 model.
Them were good tractors.
So you mow everything with that then?
Yeah. Yeah. I got weed eat a little out here this morning. Yeah. We used to store up the stuff, but I'm gonna have to clean that out. Get it cleaned up, make it look a little better one of these days. The car, it's been sitting out here. It's got a flat tire on it.
Mustang.
Yeah, it's 2003 Mustang.
Well, Wayne, that was quite a treat to get to go through and see your collection. They stuff here you've had for over 80 years, all the way back from a kid.
Yeah.
And we didn't show you all of it because we went through a lot of it. We've been here for hours and went through a lot of the stuff we didn't even go back and film again. You still got your baby crib, don't you, when you was a baby?
Yes,
You
sir.
still got that down there and a lot of his
got
toys.
my baby doll.
Yeah.
Had a little baby teddy bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Books.
And 2 pair of shoes. And 1 pair of socks, I think. Little loafers and Rogan shoes.
You don't never get rid of nothing, do you?
Try not to.
Try not to. Well, guys, leave Wayne a comment. Nothing's for sale, so there's no need asking if you watch. He just buys, he don't sell, but he's got quite the collection of stuff here, farm equipment and hubcaps and you know, you name it, he's got it here, and we appreciate you letting us look around today.
Yes, sir.
And
enjoyed your company.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes,
and we'll see y'all on the next video, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.